Are you ready?
Yeah.
Should we go?
Yeah.
What do you want to do now, Jay?
I want to ride my bike on the grass.
Alright, go on then, go.
I'll see you at the back.
Jaiveer was a very bubbly, happy little boy, just a normal little boy.
Jay was fine as a normal kid, running around, normal mischief self. It just came unexpectedly.
Well, I remember it very, very clearly.
We were ready to go out, yeah.
Jay was ready to put to bed, but he fell off his little push-along bike.
Yeah.
It went into his stomach. He was just really lifeless. He's like almost like he fainted. Once we took him to the doctors, I rang GURPS and I told him everything that had happened. The doctor gave us a letter and sent us straight to the hospital. They did a CT scan, and that was the night that we found out that our son could possibly have cancer.
Then they discovered that it was actually neuroblastoma.
Ready? You got her?
Yeah.
And Serena? Which side do you want to go on, Serena? Go that side?
I knew this girl, Chloe.
Hold on.
She had the same as Papa. Lyrical cancer. And I know it was in the tummy though.
It's a solid tumour which affects about 100 children a year in the UK. It affects the adrenal gland and then it can spread.
My reaction really was that this can't be happening. He's only fallen over. Come on, have they got the test right? He's only a kid.
We just thought we're not going to tell anyone until we kind of find out ourselves, but it is.
So we didn't say nothing for about 2 days, then we told them. And it was really hard.
It was quite shocking because obviously you hear about this stuff but you never experienced something like this. So we were quite naive, like wasn't sure what's going on, what's happening, and it was a massive shock to the whole family.
Falling asleep, Jay? Falling asleep?
I felt like puzzled. I was like, what's going on?
He was too little. He was only 2 years and 10 months when he was diagnosed.
We always try to remain positive and try to give him sort of understanding behind it that actually, you know what they found, it's good they found it now and they're trying to deal with it and they're trying to cope with it, trying to give you medication for it, and everybody's here looking at you and supporting you. You can tell just from looking at a kid's face when they know that something's up and they have got that lost look where they themselves don't actually know what's wrong and how to get better.
It had its highs and lows. So obviously we stuck together as a family, all of us. So we were there for the support, and there were still times when we were upset because obviously I think Jay lost his hair as well. So it was always ups and downs. But then we celebrated his birthday in the hospital as well, and that was really fun, and everyone enjoyed it, and he loved it as well. So it was hard and good times.
Jay, what are you doing? What are you painting?
I remember that they took me in this bed that had wheels at the bottom, and they gave me this teddy.
I mean, Jay's always been a happy boy throughout the whole treatment. I think he was more, I don't know, he had no choice really. He just had to go along with everything that was being done to him.
I mean, you have to understand, he was small, he was a child at the time. What we said to him, that's basically what happened.
And that's just how
it was.
we got through it as well. We tried to keep things normal.
I had to stay there for quite a couple of days. I couldn't go out of the hospital because they won't let me. I had this big thing attached to me, so they wouldn't let me. Then after that, so like a month or some months later, they let me out.
You can't really say that they're recovering because they have chemotherapy and their whole bodies are just wiped out. They've got no immunity, they've got no hair, no eyebrows. To us, he looked like he was getting worse, but the chemotherapy was actually working.
It was working.
It was reducing the tumour.
It was still quite a bit of a roller coaster, I would say, is the whole process, because you're going up, you're like, yeah, it's going great, and then all of a sudden he has to go back to hospital because he's got temperature, and then you're like, okay, we need to make sure that we all get together now, make sure everything's okay. And I think for me, I just kept on having to try to reassure him and say to him, look, you know what, don't worry about anybody else says, you know, you've got some sort of superpowers, it makes you extra special and everything. So I think just putting a positive spin on it.
And he was back to normal, back to his normal self, really like positive, running around, enjoying himself. He was really good, confident, he was confident literally before as well.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
That's good. For my shoe.
Holding on.
Yeah, I started to go to school and started playing outside with my friends.
Because I've done quite a lot of research into just generally cancers and what causes cancers and what helps restore the balance of your body. So I found out that healthy eating helps. Also a lot of exercise and anything that's energetic will help you. The more you breathe helps also. The more you cut out your sugars.
Positive thinking.
Yeah, positive thinking. So this is what we started doing. So I was looking for some clubs that we can join for Jay, and he initially tried another martial art where he didn't actually like.
Didn't enjoy it at all.
No, we'd done that for a couple of sessions, didn't like that. So we tried another one, which was obviously Kung Fu, where we are now.
When I first heard about Jay's story, I was stunned. Being a parent myself, my heart broke. I felt sick to my stomach. I couldn't imagine the emotional stress that this family had been through. And I just felt such empathy for this young little child. Just this small little thing, I just felt so much empathy for him that I wanted to give him something to help him get stronger.
My favourite one is side kick because you use your heel and they teach you balance because you extend like that. Box punch.
Oh, let's see that one again.
It was about building a relationship with him first. I think that was the most important thing. And then giving him something that he could do. And taking one lesson at a time, one step at a time. I think that, in the early days, was very, very important.
I've just done my green Kung Fu and I got my blue stripe, so it's green with blue stripe. Kung Fu made me feel strong.
I think it's made him realise that actually he can push himself to do better. I think by doing Kung Fu, I personally can say that I think it's helped him with his school life as well. He's developed more in sense of the I am who I am and this is what I'm able to do. And I can push myself hard and challenge myself to do better as well.
It's interesting, when Jay first started, he was only, I think, about maybe 6 years old, small little thing, very, very shy. And I remember his parents brought him to class because they want him to do something, just help building up his strength. And it's interesting because as the weeks and months started to progress, Jay wasn't apprehensive in coming. It was one of these things that he wanted to come, he wanted to be involved with. I think all of these elements played a big part in the child's development.
We've been there for what, 3 years now?
3 years, yeah, and it's helped him and he's got a lot stronger, you can see that. Looking at the past pictures that we have of him, and he's a lot more positive.
Jay was 5 years old when he started and he's 8 now.
Yeah.
And we've just seen our son get stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
His immunity, his body.
I would say he's much stronger in sense of not just, I mean, it's not a physical thing, but I think more of a mental thing. I think he's more stronger in understanding in terms of things like discipline. When it's your time to talk, it's your time to talk. When it's somebody else's time to talk, they will talk.
You did it already?
Well, not too fast.
Okay,
because
okay.
Sienna's on it. We'll take Sienna off and then you can go fast.
And JJ. When I first went there, I was puzzled, but now when I go there, I'm like, I have blood tests there, and sometimes I have blood tests, but normally I don't.
Jay's doing really well now. I'd say he's just a typical boy.
Yeah, he's very cheeky.
You should see him now. He's completely different, very, very confident. I mean, his sparring is just incredible. He's like a proper little fighter now when he gets the gloves on and the head guard on. Yeah, he's just beaming with confidence. I think that in his own mind, he doesn't feel weak. He feels strong, if not stronger than most people in the class. He trains just as hard as anyone and everyone else. He holds nothing back. He basically gives 100%. The parents, I mean, to be really honest, their parents have shown me nothing but love and confidence with Jay. They've given me so much trust with them. Yeah, I see that they actually don't feel as apprehensive. And now when they're watching Jay spar and everything else, they're like, oh, is he going to get hurt? They're like, oh, Jay, don't hurt that child a bit. You know, the whole mindset has changed.
Yeah, I think we're stronger than ever.
Stronger we are, yeah. I think it did bring us a lot closer. It was very hard,
It was very difficult.
but we had a lot of family support, which does help.
I think at that time we were just questioning why us, why our child.
I mean, now, after, everything that's happened, I would say that it's made me, as as a whole family, I think it's made us a lot stronger because we've all been through this process with Jay. It's almost like a journey that we've all travelled together. Myself individually, I recently got married, so for me, when I had to move away from home, the hardest thing was actually saying bye to Jay. I think in general, it's just made me appreciate him a bit more, I think.